Shazam!
Hey, what's going on, YouTube world? Welcome back to our channel here at Underdeveloped, and today we are covering the Oscars. It just passed. You probably seen it the next day or 2 days from now. But we just finished watching it live, and yeah, it's here. Oscars 2026, hosted by Conan O'Brien. Again, yeah. I mean, they kind of do that because Jimmy Kimmel hosted it twice, so makes sense that they had him do it again. Yeah, he delivered. I mean, he probably, I'll say, performance was rough around the same. You know, got some good jokes. I probably just a little more sharper last year because he kind of like he kind of like just took some stuff he did last year and kind of you kind of anticipate what he's gonna do. Of course, he took some movies, you know, and he made some bits around it, which is cool. Like he did an outro this time. So, and the outro was off of One Battle After Another, where he gets killed off. Kind of a way to tell you that, yeah, I'm kind of done. I was teasing you that he's gonna do it again, but no, he got burned. So most likely that's a metaphor for like, yeah, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, I get it, because he's a busy dude. And
even then, he did.
Why do it again?
Even then, he just seems. I remember commenting on this last year, but this year too, he just seems very uncomfortable to be there.
Yeah, I think he's a little more comfortable now. Like, he got the hang of it, but last year definitely, because he's out of the hosting game for some years now. Pretty much all the 2020s. So like, definitely I was sensing more nervous as last year, but his jokes were a little more fresher in general last year. Like, at least his bits.
Yeah.
Well, he has some funny ones here too. So, you know what I mean? Conan would never really disappoint on the overall scale. You know, I thought Jimmy, in terms of like just overall monologue and hosting, I think he did a tighter job because his monologues are pretty like sharp. And he's definitely good for like being like a host, you know. But Conan, I think, is overall the better comedian.
Makes sense.
But I think that's where he shines. I think that's where he always shines. He shines as being like an improv like comedian, like being on the fly, making jokes in like actual scenarios. Like his remotes to me is where he really shines. I think he's an adequate host, but I think he really shines as being funny.
Oh yeah, definitely, because he was a comedy writer even before he was a host. So.
Well, he's like I think he always should win for stand up. Which I think he did, especially when he left his show.
I'm sure he did.
Because he did a documentary after he finished up after his whole debacle with when he took over Leno and he ended up leaving that job. He I think he went on stand up for a little bit, but so yeah, he definitely has like the most out of all the hosts. He has the most comedic chops. I don't think he's actually the best host, but he has the best comedic chops, at least to me. I think he's good at like conversational humor and like just being funny on the fly when he's going to talking to random people and turning situations into humor. You know what I mean? Like kind of like how Michael Jackson's like expert like correcting his mistakes or his mistakes of the crew, like when he's performing. You know, like he'll just like make shit look so seamless, even though like faulty shit is happening around him. You know, and I think Conan's kind of like that with comedy. Not trying to compare to Michael Jackson. I mean, like that in terms of like those kind of specific things he can do, like turn situations, awkward situations to comedy. Like he even made fun of how long Agent Brody's fucking speech was, which was really run on.
Yeah, it did.
And it gets to them, but what many other people who win, you usually have like a short window because I guess you only care about actors, like even though it's a filmmaker's medium more than an actor's medium, but whatever. You know, because Simple Minds, you know, like the natural, normal, not natural. Now, like Timothy Chalamet, not trying to diss the normal movie watchers. Of course, you don't really know what the fuck you're watching other than you've seen actors on screen portraying these characters. You know what I mean?
The average person, that's what they know.
But you never really caring about who constructed the storyline, who shot this, who freaking lit it. You know what I mean? You generally don't care about these things. But as filmmakers and people at the film school, we care about these things. You know what I mean? And when you really become a film nerd, these are things you look at because it's. But the movies are so much more than the actors you see portraying characters on set. Usually there's like hundreds and even 1,000 people behind the scenes making this shit happen. Actors are one of the least important things. I mean, they one of the most important things, but in terms of but they're just one cogs in the entire machine. You know what I'm saying?
They are.
Especially when you get on a level of making millions, tens to hundreds of million dollars films. You know what I mean? Like an Avatar to even like a mid-budget studio. You know what I mean? Like hundreds of people behind this shit. You know?
Yeah.
To make this shit happen.
And the average person doesn't think about that at all. And I think that's what really separates real movie lovers from people who just enjoy movies is how we think about it.
But those are people who went to film school, who work on film sets, who study film. You know what I mean? Because even if you're a fan, you still don't necessarily care about like you may care about like the director, maybe cinematographer at best. You never care about the sound. You never care about the sound designers. You never care about the production designer. You never care about the art people. The people who handles like even the paintings, the ADs who wrangles the set, the grips who shape the light. You know what I mean? Like,
or even the people involved in the newest segment on the Oscar lineup, the casting.
Yeah, casting's huge. They freaking shape. They bring the guys to the producers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They directors say and producers say who they're looking for. Sometimes they already have who they want in mind, of course. But overall, they are the ones who recommend like, yo, check out this guy. Oh, check especially if you want someone new. Check out this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like they bring it to the film because how the film is supposed to, and the producers are supposed to like go through all these people. How do they find them? That's what the casting agencies do. They find the people. They send the people. Same thing for even background actors. Yeah, you know what I mean, that's a whole organism too. We think they just randomly call up a bunch of guys. No, they get it from a casting agent. They assemble all the heads. They get they get the headshots. They, So yeah, I'm glad they finally got their dues. Which is shocked because I actually didn't know that they didn't get looks. The Oscars. It's kind of crazy. I wanted to unionize. I'm not sure they're under the union. Maybe it's their own separate thing. I have no idea.
I hope they are. The more businesses that are unionized, the better, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, it is drawback to the union, but overall, for workers' rights, in long term,
these companies have proven that they'll screw us over nothing. So I would much rather take the union.
Yeah, because that's how America works. It's how capitalism works. Essentially, you want to squeeze as much profit as you can. So if I pay you less, I can bank more money. So all the money goes back into the company and the people who run the companies instead of like the bottom line.
Yeah. It's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah. But anyways, let's get back to the Oscars.
Okay, let's go through who win and who lost. So this is a disclaimer. I'm pretty sure me and Nick are both on the same page. We haven't watched Hamnet.
Yes.
And we did not watch The Secret Agent.
That's true.
And Seurat. Those are films I actually did want to see. I also did want to see If I Had Legs, I'll Kick You. That's when they're Conan. So it's actually rare that a host is actually part of a movie that's actively in the running.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not aware of any other time that's happened actually.
Yeah,
at least that's my knowledge.
I've been pretty aware of like who's been hosting it for the last decade, and none of them. Because most of them been talk show hosts and comedians. So.
All right, so how are we gonna do this? Do you want to just start from the bottom and work our way to the top because the top is Best Picture? Or do you want to just
let's go from the bottom and.
All right, great.
I was gonna go say the biggest for last.
All right, best doc. I don't think we have anything to say.
Anything. Docs, animation, obviously, animation, K-pop, Demon Hunters been the biggest thing all year. They also won best score. No shit. Golden Hunter has been like the biggest song.
Yes,
EJ has been like the biggest song.
Golden won best original song. No shock.
Like literally, has been in the top 10 for like months, dude. Months.
Actually, I don't think they won Best Score. No, yeah, Sinners won Best Score.
So not score, Best Original Song.
Yes.
Original Song. Yeah, score obviously is Logan Ranson because that's not a score, it's a song. I meant song.
Yeah. And speaking of casting, the new casting category, one battle after another won that, which
that's what I'm not mad at.
I'm not mad at that either.
They brought Chasing Amy to the big screen.
Yeah, it has like a really great diverse cast of just like brilliant people. It was cool seeing Sean Penn again. Benicio was fantastic.
Great, which he should have won the supporting.
He should have. We'll get to best supporting actor. That was a whole fucking conversation.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that choice.
Oh yeah, But one thing that we are a fan of is the winner of Best Costume Design and Best Makeup and Hairstyle.
100%.
Yes, for Best Makeup 100%. And Hair and Costume Design.
It had to be Frankenstein. Pretty good, but obviously it's rendition of other movies and real life stuff that's that's been done before.
Yeah.
So there's nothing too unique, but definitely I made a joke. If Gautier, the iconic song.
Somebody that used to know.
Like the whole. Camouflage, and you see like a bunch of different tiles on his face. That kind of gave me, and his different multicolored patterns. It gave me the same vibe as how
Jacob
Elordi as Frankenstein was made up. That was pretty funny. But I like this. It's definitely a unique design.
Yeah.
Also, really good cinematography. So it's like the whole movie was aesthetically beautiful for sure.
It is. It's a gorgeous fucking movie. Yeah. It's a brilliantly beautiful movie.
Smash Me is probably the most that he got nominated for.
Yeah.
For makeup.
And of course, production design also Frankenstein won.
Of course, who else is gonna get it?
Exactly.
More Supreme. Fuck. I mean, probably the closest because it is like an old school. It is a period piece. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, with the other.
But then Sinners probably should have got it though. That's gonna go. I guess Hamlet, but I haven't seen Hamlet, so I can't judge it.
Yeah, we can't judge Hamlet, but the other production design winners, nominees, they all are good-looking movies. But Frankenstein, I feel like every frame of Frankenstein is a painting. You know?
Yeah.
It looks gorgeous. It looks like this gothic artwork come to life.
With this traditional, that's like iconic Guillermo del Toro style.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you've seen a lot of them was Pan's Labyrinth, and so the way he did the fish one, Shape of Water.
Yeah,
he definitely has that style to him. Hellboy,
and he did the Hellboy movies. Yeah,
so he has that style to him for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And next we have Best Visual Effects. Gee, I wonder who won that. Fucking Avatar.
Avatar, no shit. Who else is gonna win that?
Exactly.
Jurassic World Rebirth. Fuck you.
I forgot that movie.
Just because that was a movie.
Yeah.
But
it was always gonna be Avatar Fire and Ash. Always.
I mean, of course, the dude spends like 800 people in that fucking department.
Yes.
Alone. That's like more than most film crews.
Exactly. And he spent years
filming.
The
size of a film crew.
Exactly. And keep in mind, he spent years filming multiple movies back to back doing this with all these crazy effects in every shot.
That's why it took so long for the sequel to come out, because he's perfecting the fucking visual effects.
Mm-hmm.
And it delivered.
Then he filmed fucking 3 movies back to back. That also takes time.
Well, he had to. He took so goddamn long. He might as well film all this shit back. That's why we're not getting them 5 years, 10 years in fucking middle.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a catch up.
Yeah. It is.
I think it's like 1 more left, or 2 more.
I want to say 2. I think he's up to 5. I want to say.
Okay.
Of course, and best sound,
obviously, of course,
had to be F1.
Yeah,
because keep in mind, recording sound is
fucking lot. Dude.
Recording sound is hard, and recording sound on location is even harder. And filming sound on location on a noisy ass stadium filled with a whole bunch of racing cars.
An actual Grand Prix, dude. Yes. That was fucking sound. Oh my god. The work on that alone to isolate all the different fucking frequencies and sounds. Oh my god. And you know how loud that shit is? And the people around.
Yeah.
In the stadiums and in the loud the cars where you can't handle one. And you have to record good sound. Dude. Come on. Show no shit, dude.
Yeah.
It has to win.
Between the clean dialogue and all the different sound effects, the good sound design, it has to be.
Yes.
F1 was the only real option from this. I mean, again, I'm not saying that the other movies here sound bad. Of course they don't.
Yeah, Sinners probably my next choice, maybe.
Yeah, Sinners is a very good sounding movie, of course. But F1 has so much going on.
Had to be F1.
Had to be. Best film editing, one battle after another.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have went for Sinners just for the scene with them. When we did the montage of the decades of cultures within black community, within the clubbing scene, the party scene.
Yes, the scene that they recreated on stage at the Oscars.
Yeah, which is insane. I mean, how the fuck did that not win just off of that scene alone? That's
I know.
Crazy.
Then when you watch the movie in IMAX, I remember movie was experimenting a lot with aspect ratio, doing all these things. I'm like, that would technically count as an editing thing to constantly switch between.
And honestly, one I thought was just so standard. Like Sinners did a lot in terms of building up suspense.
Yeah, I think the editing in Sinners is stronger. It has more visually striking cuts. It has more interesting things going on.
And the constant aspect ratio changes as well.
Yeah, the aspect ratio changes, and also fucking for having 2 Michael B. Jordans on screen. That's an editing thing.
That's another thing too. But that was really fucking insane. They didn't win. That's crazy.
Yeah, compared to all these other movies. And hell, if you're going that route, then fucking by that logic, not Mario Supreme, fucking Mickey 17 should have been on this list too.
Oh, it really should have been on this. I mean, that movie should have been in a few categories.
Visual effects. It should. Of course, it was going to win against Avatar. Fuck no, but it should have been nominated.
Sound, directing, production design. I mean,
I would argue best actor also.
And I'll give it to Robert Pattinson. I thought he did a very good job.
Yeah. But of course, that's a whole other conversation. We're up to that category yet. Right now, we're up to best cinematography, which I'm not
mad at Sinners, but mainly that's a political reason because the first female DP.
Yes.
And as soon as
which
that's planted to J Local 600.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that. It's like it's the one reason why I'm not upset that Sinners won, but still,
And by
as
the way,
a movie.
And by the way, I'm taking a test to join the 600, the International Cinematographers Guild. So,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, for someone that's going to plan on joining the union, this is a good, you know what I mean, look, you know,
Yeah.
cultural, because, you know, it's ran by women now, like, you know, at least the union, well, among the tops.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah, I just think it's really important for the culture. But it's a beautiful looking movie, so I'm not mad at it. But I mean,
Yeah,
it would
is
be
very
my
nice
first choice. I would give it to probably Frankenstein or Train Dreams. The Train
Mhm.
Dreams looked very visually striking.
I would give it to Frankenstein. I think
But
Frankenstein,
yeah, that is my choice too, by Dan Lauston. Just surprised because Guillermo del Toro usually goes with Guillermo Navarro. That's who did the Hellboy films.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually his DP. But you know, fuck it. This guy did pretty fucking good, especially for a Netflix movie with $120 million budget. I thought it looked great. So personally, I would give it to him just off his merit. But in terms of politics and favoritism, I'm glad Autumn took that home.
Autumn did a good job, and I'm glad she's getting props for it.
That's crazy. A Haitian Creole and Filipino mix. Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. Next, best virtual score goes to Sinners.
Yep, Ludwig. It seems like Ryan Coogler loves to use the same people because he also did Black Panther.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, this white guy with the most European white name, Swedish man, I think, you know, has done some of the most important black movies of the modern decade. You know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, fuck it.
I mean, he's good at what he does.
Yeah, why not?
He's good at what he does, and Sinners does have a good score.
Yeah,
I
think out of what they've chosen, I mean, that's obvious.
Yes, of the movies that they selected for best virtual score, I think Sinners is a damn good choice.
100%.
And next, best virtual song.
Yeah, no
of
shit.
course, it had to be Golden.
Yeah,
no other song is nearly as popular.
Yeah, exactly. Literally in the top 10 for most of last year. Yeah.
Yeah, like K-pop,
and even this year.
K-pop Demon Hunters is a movie filled with so many catchy songs that became viral, and this is the most viral by a country fucking mile.
Well, next probably been I Lied to You. Because that was a big part.
Well, I was talking about songs in K-pop Demon Hunters, which I Lied to You is not that. No, but yes, this is a popular song.
I'm pairing off for like the in terms of who should have won original song.
Yeah,
and the next one would have been I Lied to You.
It would have been because that's actually a song people actually know the scene of.
It was good. It was attached to important scenes and moments in the movie.
It ties the thematics. It ties the themes of Sinners together.
And it embodies the time period. Yeah, I thought the blues. You know what I mean? So if we're talking about pure like thematic, if we're talking about pure creative, it should have been I Lied to You. But
it should have been.
The popularity alone, of course, Golden was going to win that. You know?
Because in context of the movie K-pop Demon Hunters, Golden is not that mean. It's the least meaningful song in that in that entire fucking movie.
Wait, have you seen it?
I told you I did.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch it for the turn. Okay, then I was watching myself.
Yeah, I told you. As a substitute teacher, I was showing in class.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and
it was your choice showing in class.
Well, no, because because I was asking kids if they had any ideas, and they started. I'm like, okay, sure.
Put that in there? Well,
yeah, I mean,
you like it?
I told you I did. Yes, we've had this conversation before.
I don't remember the conversation, so I'm asking. So just assume.
Did you remember they saw Minecraft? Because it was the exact same conversation.
I remember Minecraft. I remember you saying I hated it, and I watched it myself.
Yeah, I saw. That's another one I watched in school, in class, as I was teaching.
You watched it in class?
I wouldn't have watched it by myself. No.
Well, cool. We were trying to review movies.
But that was before. That was before that.
We trying to create the list.
Again, that was before that. But yeah, in context, Golden is just a song that Huntrix releases. It literally does not have anything to do with anything that actually happens in the movie. Yeah, unlike the other songs.
It is a popular pop song at this point.
Yes, it is. It's super popular. Anyways, best screenplay, best adapted screenplay. One battle for another one. This one.
I would give it to Begonia or Frankenstein personally.
I would have too. I think Begonia has a really tight script with amazing dialogue all the time. And Frankenstein is a really cool re-innovation of an old classic story. I think those two are really strong candidates. Again, we did not
dialogue in the scene, especially the ending alone.
Fantastic ending. Yeah. Again, we did not see Hamnet or Train Dreams.
Yeah,
so no comment on those.
No comment on those.
And again, we're not saying that one battle after another has bad writing. No, not by any means. It's a very good written movie, but I feel like Begonia and Frankenstein are just a tier above it in terms of its writing. At least a tier above it.
What's adapted? What's one after the other adapted from?
Well, we can Google that. One battle after another. If you go into its Wikipedia page, it's likely is inspired by the 1990 novel Vineland by Thomas Pynchon. I have not read Vineland, but apparently it is a postmodern novel set in California in 1984, the year of Reagan's re-election. Okay, according to Wikipedia, it has as flashbacks and characters who lived through the 60s, account for his free spirit of rebellion. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a loose adaptation, like the concept, basically.
Yeah, sure. Sounds like it.
So, but he kind of did his own thing.
Yeah, even the Wikipedia page says it served as a loose inspiration.
Yeah.
Which is fair. That kind of bugs me because I feel like Marty Supreme should be in this category, but it's an original.
Based on someone's life. I mean, obviously it's adapted, but it's from
the
inspiration of someone's life. So if that's
I know it's very loosely based on the guy's life. But come on.
Yeah, Marty Mauser. But but honestly, if we're gonna fucking it's like Marty Wiseman, some shit, whatever. But even so, like, is it? It said it's kind of loosely based off this guy, but if that's the criteria in terms of how you judged one battle after another, then yeah, 100% Marty Supreme should be an adapted screenplay, not original.
100%. It's so weird to state up here. I'm like, Sinners makes sense as original screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
Marty Supreme, no.
Yeah, but for original screenplay, I heard that Sentimental Value was really good. So I mean,
yeah,
people I know. So
it looked good.
Honestly, I probably put
Marty Supreme
over Sinners in terms of screenplay because I felt the third act of Sinners really fell apart.
Yeah,
I mean, I love the culture.
It was very rushed.
I respect and I have a lot of respect for Ryan Coogler and what he does as a black filmmaker. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, I mean, I think he's in better movies. And
I'd agree.
Marty Supreme, I think, was a better written movie for sure. The ending sticks a lot longer. I mean, the suspense, the constant like push and pull, and the chaos, the constant chaos that he embarks on, the different lives he ruins, and like the scene with Tyler the Creator, the scene with him in Odessa, and of course all the moments with Gwyneth Paltrow. They even made Kevin O'Leary fucking good. I mean, it was good. I mean, like, you know what I mean, like they made a non-actor, like they gave him strong dialogue. I mean, the whole film was written immaculately.
Yeah. It was written very well, and I think the direction is what really makes the movie shine.
For sure, but I felt the script was pretty tight, so I was like,
it was a good script.
I mean, out of these films, I haven't seen Blue Moon. I didn't see it was just an accident.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Sentimental Value was good, so I would have been mad if that got it. But like Sermon of Sinners, I'm sorry, no, I would have given it to these other movies personally.
Yeah, but this is a weird category for us to evaluate. But anyways, we have nothing to say about documentary feature. We did not see any of these movies. We have no stake in this. But
special feature, haven't seen any of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, no.
I heard Surratt and Secret Agent was really good. So
yeah, I do want to watch Sentimental Value.
I want to watch Sentimental Value because I saw that a lot in theaters in terms of like the in previews. Mm-hmm. So that's what I definitely want to see. Secret Agent, I didn't know that until my friend Tristan told me about this. So that's, but it looked good. So I'm like, I definitely want to see that too.
Mm-hmm.
As well as Surratt. But it was just an accident. The voice of Hin Rajab, never heard of those.
Yeah.
At all.
And Best Animated Feature, the only one of these I saw was K-Pop Demon Hunters, and I did like it, so I'm happy it won.
That's how Jason pulled up. So got right. It got nominated for Best Animated Feature. Now it makes sense why he showed up. Yeah, because Zootopia 2 made a lot of money.
It did. Zootopia 2 made tons of fucking money.
I think it made more than fucking Avatar, actually.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I think it made shy of $2 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually that overperformed.
Yeah.
Because way more than the first one.
It did. But anyways, time for Best Director.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, yeah, no shit. K-pop won because, of course, huge movie.
Yeah.
So that's a win for Netflix.
Yeah, good for them.
Yep. So we have Chloe Zhao, Hamnet, Joachim Trier, Sentimental Value, Josh Safdie, Marty Supreme, and Ryan Coogler, Sinners. But of course, the winner was PTA for one battle after another. Highly disagree with this pick. If anything, I would give it to Ryan Coogler more.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, or Josh Safdie personally. Chloe's out because I think she's a good director.
I mean, again, nothing against PTA. He's great, and One Battle After Another is a good movie.
He's made better movies.
Yeah, but that even then, like. This is hard to determine because I feel like those three directors all did a great job bringing good performances out of their actors.
Sure.
I think they all did.
Yeah.
I'd personally be more favorable to Josh Safdie because I think everyone Marty Supreme is just killing it.
Yeah.
I think he did I think he did a fantastic job directing his entire cast, even the non-actors.
Yeah, Kevin Laird.
Yeah. Which is why I personally favored this movie over the other two. Again, Ryan Coogler, of course, great director, gets great performances. PTA, great director, gets great performances. But Josh Safdie really challenges himself because he gets, not only does he get great performances off literally everybody, but even people who aren't even actors. Like Kevin O'Leary. He doesn't fucking act, but he's great in this movie. And Josh Safdie is partially to thank for that.
Yeah, Ryan Coogler, as a filmmaker, I think he's excellent. So I probably would have cheated him a little bit. That's just because of like if you're gonna give it to one without another. I think personally Ryan Coogler, because the villain was excellent.
Yes.
The film was great. The kid was pretty good.
Cast generally solid.
The cast really solid, and it's the composing. He puts, the third act kind of flipped. I felt most of the movie was going in a really solid direction and creative, and it's new. As a filmmaker, Ryan Coogler definitely sits it for me. But even though I probably wouldn't give it to him in this, but in terms of like if you're gonna go with PTA, I probably would have leaned more towards Ryan Coogler. But yeah, I would have said I agree with Josh Safdie. Because just alone you get a non-actor to act like he's a professional. Obviously, with comes directing, especially as experienced in directing things on a much smaller scale, a lot of success wheels in pre-production. How much work you put in pre-production, from choosing the right actors, doing lots of chemistry reads, doing what you hide actors, doing like a bunch of run-throughs, get the actors comfortable. So there's a lot of it is in the prep work, like and in blocking, lots of blocking sessions, lots of rehearsals. So that's how you get to production. Everything is like everybody knows that, because you don't really have time to be spending so much time directing actors, because essentially you have to follow the script. You have a certain amount of, you have the shooting script of what you're gonna, and you have your sides of what you're gonna shoot for that day. So you kind of have to finish this amount of work within a 12-hour time frame. You know what I mean? So like you don't really want to go overtime, because that can push union dues. You have to pay a lot of money. They do it anyways. But like but you go into penalties. You know what I mean? Like people get irritated. They want to go fuck home. Don't be like a Jared Leto and hold people there doing improv for like 14 hours. You know what I mean? So it's part of why he's hated.
Yes.
On set, at least by people I know who've worked with him. So like a lot of it is in the prep work too. So part of directing is that, like, if you read the book by Elie Kazan, who's like pretty much helped make Marlon Brando, that he's big on like prep, and he's big on like chemistry between actors and all the stuff you do prior to just shooting.
Oh yeah, Elie Kazan was one of the pioneers of method acting.
Yeah, exactly. And method acting, I think, is one of the best forms of acting. Like it brings you the most intense performances, living in an actor's skin as much as you can, at least. Because I love that intensity. You know what I mean? Instead of like, hey, I'm like a very rich actor, comfy. I'm just gonna go try to live in this person's skin for a little bit. No, you got to get in there, get into like some crannies. You know what I mean? Get in the ground, running. Personally, because you want the authenticity as much as you can. Like Timothy Chalamet. Like he did a lot to prep for this role. A lot. He learned ping pong for years. You know what I mean? Like
he also got his ass paddled.
Yeah, for real. You know what I mean? And it was supposed to be a fake paddle, but then that paddle broke, so they got a real paddle and really whacked his ass. You know what I mean? So like that level of intensity, that level of prep work, getting all these actors, you know what I mean? Like to work together and chemistry. Like Josh Safdie definitely should have gotten it over, the people, the PTA, or even Ryan Coogler, if we're just going by strictly directing actors,
Yes.
At least there was this. All of them did pretty good, but if I'm going to choose, it's got to be Marty Supreme. Of course, I can't speak for sentimental value in Hamnet, but for sure, Marty Supreme, nothing, didn't get nothing. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is weird. Like, I figured to have gotten something.
Something, honestly.
Yeah. But anyways, for Best Supporting Actor, I do not agree with the one they went with.
100%.
Of course, the nominees are Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value, Delroy Lindo for Sinners, Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, which is boggles the mind because he is Frankenstein.
Could technically say he's a co-lead, so he got bumped to supporting, but he's the title fucking character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, technically they both are.
If you want to think about it.
Because I think Frankenstein's monster, not technically Frankenstein, but still. He's going to cover the goddamn movie.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd consider...
He's in more scenes than fucking Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, like he has like the first half of the movie is Oscar Isaac's movie, and the second half of the movie is Jacob Elordi's movie.
Yeah, and that's like he's the most poignant part of the goddamn movie.
Yeah, I think calling him a supporting actor is bullshit. I think they both should it up for lead actor, frankly.
100%, especially Elordi.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if two people from one band after the other could be and best supporting actor, then both of them could have been up for best actor for
I like
That's
Sean
what I'm
Penn,
saying.
but I think Benicio del Toro was
yes
fire.
In a perfect world, Jacob Elordi would be on the best actor list,
And
not here.
And Benicio would have won.
Facts. 100%.
Or even Delroy. I would have took Delroy over him.
I would have. I mean, at least a Delroy, like that would be a good legacy pick because he's a legendary actor who never really got a chance to shine, and who knows if he'll get another one.
Got his dues like that, man.
Yeah.
Great, because one of his close friends is Denzel.
Okay, that's kind of ironic.
Yeah.
But still, I would have been happy if Delroy won because he has a legendary career and he kind of deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but again, I would just like you. I would have been rooting for Benicio because his performance was fantastic. I loved it. He was the best character in the whole goddamn movie.
Agreed.
Fucking.
If y'all put a bowl of movie, he said, "Fuck, I ain't showing up. I want an Oscar, motherfucker."
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't even come through, motherfucker. He wasn't
even there. Yeah.
Either someone close to him had to die, or he has a baby on the way. Because I don't see any of excuse. Or his mom is fucking sick and on a deathbed.
I'm guessing he didn't think he'd win. He just didn't show up.
Wow, but still, be a good sport. I mean, come on. Leo done it like, 10 times in a row?
Mm-hmm. Including this one.
Yeah, right? I'm going to know what the hell movie he's doing that requires him to have that mustache. Because no way he got that for fun.
No.
No fucking way.
It looks weird on him.
Weird as shit.
Mm-hmm. But thankfully...
I don't know with Tiana Taylor personally. Weapons, I mean, fuck that. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I would have gone for best supporting actress. I would have gone with Amy over Tiana because she is in more of that movie and she is good. I mean, I'm assuming my favorite of this list would likely be Elle Fanning, but again, I haven't seen this in Elle Value. I'm just kind of assuming I would like that performance because I like her a lot as an actor. So
yeah, we haven't seen Sentimental Value, we haven't seen Secret Agent, we haven't seen Sabrat, we haven't seen Blue Moon.
Yes.
Quite films we couldn't see every single one. We saw a lot of movies last year.
Yeah.
But those are among the movies we have not seen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyways, we're getting to the big ones now.
All right. Best actor. Personally, I went with Leo. Because I see Leo in a whole different light. You know, where he's playing like not the hero. He's like pretty, he's not always the hero, but still like he's playing this manic freaking like just not the opposite of the hero. He's a protagonist, but he's not the guy who saves the day. It's Chase Infinity's character. She's the one that's doing the heavy lifting. He's supposed to save his daughter, but then he just gets, the damage he's done to his body and the pressure and everything he's been through. Just like he can't remember a simple fucking code.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
man is so drugged up.
He's so drugged out, and
like the whole movie, he's coming down from one big high.
Exactly,
and he's crashing hard.
He's sober, yeah, and I think he did that really well. He was funny. He was intense. I mean, yeah. Those phone call scenes alone, man, he deserves it personally. And he was something not a lot. I want him to collect, you know what I mean? Because he keeps coming up empty-handed constantly.
Yeah.
Like they had to throw him fucking
The Revenant.
The Revenant, which is not his performance, just because they stunned us with goddamn time.
Honestly, I don't think that's one of his worst.
I don't know worst, but definitely not his best.
I can't think of a movie I've seen that he was.
Well, he doesn't really have bad performances personally, but like I mean, it wasn't a bad performance. He was grunting most of the time, and on the floor a lot.
But yeah, of course, the winner was Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Timmy, I could see, but if we're gonna go Timmy, then I'll prefer Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I do think they're both good, but I think Michael B. Jordan is the better actor of the two.
Yeah, I mean, well, better in terms of as far as this goes. At least in my opinion.
Yeah,
but they both are actors that have good performances in various different movies, in my opinion. But I know Timmy's feeling that though, because he's really in the favorites to win.
Yeah, because he was like, "Oh man, it sucks. My movie didn't make a lot of money. If I could get that Oscar though, then I'll make up for everything." Actually, he just didn't.
Actually, it started to make it made a little money in its international run, but not a whole lot. But,
yeah, which is a shame. It's a solid movie.
It didn't hit profit, and he promoted like crazy.
Yeah,
but it didn't hit profit though, just not a lot. But yeah, man. I hope it wasn't because of the shit he said about ballet, because I'm like, I don't think he should be, pigeonholed because he said something that he probably shouldn't have said. Because I think he meant everything about it, because he is kind of telling the truth. He just said it really fucked up way.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he said anything bigoted or anything. He just said something stupid.
Yeah, he says it's a dying breed, which it's been on for a long time. But you shouldn't say that when you are a fellow artist yourself.
Yeah,
you should be
supposed
people
to support.
To want to come to see that.
Yeah,
not putting it in their heads that like, hey, this is a dying thing, and then double down on it. Like it's just not a smart move in your big celebrity, dude.
No, it's definitely not. Like you're supposed to be an artist, therefore you should be supporting the arts.
But honestly, Wagner Moore, from like what I've seen in like the clips and stuff, it's pretty good performances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even if he's not speaking language we could speak.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't need to see as long as I have subtitles, I can see your face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've seen movies where we've had great performances of people who didn't speak English.
And the Korean movie, nothing from them, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
From Park.
Yes. Yeah. Nothing from them.
Nothing.
Did you see the for-year consideration campaign for it?
Oh no.
I think they knew they weren't going to get anything, so instead of for-year consideration, it was F-year consideration.
That's hilarious.
I love that.
I'm gonna watch that later.
I love that. I mean, it was like in billboards and stuff. It was really funny.
Michael B. Jordan is a fellow black man in entertainment. I mean, I give my flowers up to him. Never thought I'd be sitting here the day where I see Michael B. Jordan's a Academy Award winner, but you know what? He's great, man. It's good to see a brother of mine, well, not mine personally, but brother, what I mean, do his thing and win.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's now makes him the 6th black man to win a lead actor award at the Oscars.
Crazy, I think it's that few.
Yeah, right, like 90 something freaking award ceremonies. But of course, white people.
98, yeah.
White people kind of built Hollywood, so it makes sense. It's formatted for them because black movies get overlooked so many times.
They do. Yeah. They really do. And that's something that has become explicitly clear to me as we've been doing this. We've been reacting to a lot of black movies. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of good stuff here.
Yeah, and, you do. And honestly, because you're like, you're not racist, but you're definitely one of the white people like, no, and you tend to enjoy some of the hoodiest things I've put in front of your face. Like you like Friday After Next. You liked, which is a very good ass movie. You liked Men's Society, which is a very good movie.
Yeah.
You know who actually has a good palate for that? Ben Affleck got discovered recently in a video. He's actually quite knowledgeable in hood movies. Which is
I remember you showed it to me.
I did. I recently saw that. Oh, I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. But I think it was right after I watched it myself.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think I at least told you about it. But yeah, so it's like it's kind of cool. And it's good to put you onto that because I mean I grew up on white movies, so it's like you can't show me anything of that. But of course, things that you show me, like you put me on Star Trek and shit like that. It's anime. But yeah, I'm glad you even Power you like, which is like a very black exploitation show.
Yes, it is.
But so I'm happy. It's good. It's great. It's a win for the culture, and it wasn't like he was bad. So it is deserved. I just probably wouldn't have given it to him personally. If you're just talking about straight up skill, I probably give it to Leo personally.
Yeah.
In this one.
But I'm not angry.
I'm not angry with that pick though. I'm cool with it.
It's not a bad pick.
Yeah.
It's not a bad pick. Now for Best Actress.
Yeah, Jessie Buckley. I mean, we just saw in The Bride, and I thought she was fantastic in The Bride.
She was.
So
she makes that movie.
I know that was not getting any consideration, so I'm glad she's getting something.
Me too. Yeah. She deserves it. Like I haven't seen Hamnet, but now I want to see Hamnet because of her, because she's that good in The Bride.
But look at the people: Kate Hudson, Rose Byrne. Never thought I would ever see her the day where they get nominated for an Oscar.
Honestly, going into this, I was so convinced Emma Stone was gonna win.
100%. I thought Begonia was definitely gonna win for sure. But Kate Hudson, I recently saw Sung Blue, and I thought she was great. So it's a very emotionally moving performance for sure. She actually outperformed
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, in my opinion. He was good though, but I think she really had strong, especially when she lost her fucking her leg. I'm like, yeah, she really sealed it. She sealed in the flavors for sure. She showed that she really got dramatic chops, strong dramatic chops. Personally.
Well, I hope this opens some good doors for her.
Emma Stone is just embodying of the character and just the ability to immerse you in for the whole hour and change run. I thought. Honestly, I thought it was crazy that Jesse Plemons to get nominated for anything. Because personally, I thought he should.
Right?
If I'm being real, on low key, hot take, I thought he probably should have won Best Actor, or at least be nomination, because I thought he was damn good. Didn't I?
He was great.
The dialogue, man, and the deliveries, man. Oh man, he's awesome.
Yeah, like the whole movie is so good because Jesse and Emma just give it everything they got, and they're both so good.
They both get the intensity he's giving off is being recepted by her freaking this emotional detachment. You know what I'm saying? And gaslighting is just like it's just it's like a war of like who's gaslighting who, and it's like like well, at least in terms of like, is she gaslighting him or is she telling the truth, and like his like deteriorating psychosis throughout the whole movie as he really starts to revel in like how insane he is, you know what I mean? And I thought and it wasn't like over the top dramatic, it felt raw, it felt real.
It did.
And I like that. And I mean, I think I thought Jesse Plemons should have got something for this, or at least a nomination.
I agree, but
Best actor.
Yeah, but since we're still the subject of Best Actress, again, congrats to Jessie Buckley for winning. Yeah. She's great.
I've seen Hamnet, so all respect to her. She did great in Bride, so I'm pretty sure she was great in Hamnet. So. I'm
sure. I saw they showed one clip of her from Hamnet as they're bringing up, and she looked like she was emoting. It was.
That's it. Emma Stone Hudson was great. I probably would give it to Emma Stone personally.
Yeah.
But Shady won one, so fuck it.
Yeah. Anyways, we're finally at the big one.
Winner, great.
Best Picture.
Of course, because the Oscars love to take one movie and just neck it and ride that wave out.
Well, today
political.
Got 2 movies.
Yeah, 2 movies did that, but I mean, like one of them was still getting more like love.
Yeah, it was. It was. I mean,
if you're gonna go one battle, might as well give the fucking Sinners. Honestly, I'm saying.
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of surprised Sinners didn't win.
Yeah, because I thought it would neck it because it made money, it was cute, culturally important, original. I mean, why not?
Honestly, I think Sinners would have been the better pick of the 2. Which is weird for me to say because I do think One Battle Theory and Other is the better movie between the 2. But I feel like Sinners is more culturally relevant. Everyone knows what it is. Lots of people love it. It's making tons of money. It's just a very logical choice for Best Picture.
I agree.
Again, I personally would have gone with either Begonia or Frankenstein because those are my 2 favorite movies on this list.
I agree with that too.
But Sinners is a perfectly logical pick, and I'm just gobsmacked that One Battle for Another was the one. I haven't seen these movies, but by like a lot of friends who I know who are really well versed in films love Train Dreams, Sentimental Value, Secret Agent. So anyone else probably would have been fine with me too. But out of what I've seen, either would have been Frankenstein or Begonia straight up. Yeah. Also, can we talk about the elephant in the room? Why the fuck is F1 on this list?
Yeah, fucking crazy. I saw the movie twice. Not impressed. It wasn't even that impressive as like just a movie to enjoy and be have fun with.
No, it was
kind of bland, dude. Like,
it was just a modern version of a generic 2000s movie.
Brad Pitt has been on a good run, and this is Easy's weakest run. This is most commercial, run that he's done in a while.
Yes, this is probably the most commercial movie he's done since World War Z.
Seriously, work 100%. Easy's biggest performance in a while.
Yeah. I mean, again, he's not bad, and the other one, the guy from Snowfall, he's not bad. Yeah, they're both decent in it.
He does this movie doesn't do anything for them. Honestly.
No,
fast cars.
I hope to see them both interact again in an actually much better, more creative movie.
I agree.
To see how they could really pair off
movies
each other.
Like F1, if you're not give respect to comedies, you should give respect to F1 personally. Outside of the sound and the visual effects.
Yeah, and even then, like, I'm just gonna say it, these corporate ass fucking movies are the worst ones for Brad Pitt specifically as an actor.
Think he fails at that.
He's awful at them.
He's always better when he does more interesting, unique films.
Yes, like he's great in Bullet Train. He's fantastic in 12 Monkeys. He's entertaining as hell in goddamn Fight Club. He is awful as fuck in World War Z, and he's just whatever in F1.
Agreed.
But yeah, one battle after another one, Best Picture, and I think this is a fairly weak sauce pick.
Agreed.
Good movie. Again, good movie. I'm not saying it's bad or that you shouldn't watch it. I'm saying it's good and you should watch it. But it's neither the best pick nor the most logical pick for Best Picture, in my opinion.
100%. I thought Ryan Coogler got drunk for director, and I think, honestly, I'll give it to someone else, but still, like I said, if we're gonna give it to the one by thing, you might as well let Sinners.
Yeah.
Just off of like you want to go political, anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah,
at least that would make sense.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst Oscars I've seen, but definitely not the best.
No. It was a mostly predictable, boring affair, as the Oscars often are.
It's just a very pop movie that's like a Nora, and they dick around that movie all the way through.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
Hate it.
I want more surprises. Give me
Same here.
like it's like at least because we had like a couple of small surprises and they gave us something to talk about. It was interesting. Like
because the shit is rigged.
yeah, well that's what happens when they're voting on themselves because the Academy is made
Why
up
you're
of
watching
filmmakers.
Oscars? It's not the procedure word. It's just people in the industry. Of course, they're gonna be fucking biased, dude. Are you kidding me?
It's just marketed as a super
Because it's
species
them
award.
and their friends working these films. Of course, they're gonna support.
Yeah.
It's BS. The people choice awards are the only thing that matters because it's the people who watches. It's the people who pay for it.
Yeah. Like, there's other awards that matter more, in my opinion. Like, I think the People's Choice matters more, the Critics' Choice matters more. Hell, I'd argue the BAFTAs might even matter more.
Word.
Mm-hmm. Boy. Do we have anything else to... do we have anything else to say about the Oscars this year? Or have we
No, that's it. I think we got everything.
Okay. In that case, thanks again for joining us here tonight, folks. Please let us know down in the comments below what you thought of the 2026 Oscar Awards ceremony.
Absolutely.
And we will catch you next time. So by all means, hit the like and subscribe button and catch an eye for more content.
Deuces, guys.